Hi, it's Noreen from VoxPopuli. Yesterday, Governor DeSantis signed an order banning businesses from requiring vaccine passports to enter. So we went out to ask people what they thought about it. Here's what they told us.
I just went to New York literally 2 weeks ago. It would have been great to know that everybody else in the airport was vaccinated the way that I am. So, totally in favor.
I'm okay with businesses not asking people if they're vaccinated, verifying whether or not they're vaccinated. I believe that's an invasion of privacy. And that if you go to a bar during a pandemic, then you enter at your own risk. The CDC guidelines are wear a mask and be 6 feet apart. And if you choose to go to a public place like that, then you go at your own risk. You really do. You don't know who's vaccinated and who's not, and it's none of your business.
I'm in favor of having the passport, but I just don't think it should be mandatory across the board as of yet. The population who wants the vaccine, who wants to have that passport, but the vaccine is not available to them, especially the population who would work in the businesses who are less than 40 years old. And right now, it's only now that the vaccine has become available to them. So it's going to take at least a month or so to get that population vaccinated. Then only will they have the proof of, the passport. So I think it's a little too early.
I think that the government has been really trying to gain so much control over every aspect of our lives, and I don't think that it's necessary that we do something as drastic as controlling that much of everybody's lives.
I don't feel like you need proof that you had a vaccine. It's your personal information, and it's our bodies at the end of the day. But if that's what you desire, that's fine. And if a business doesn't want you to come in, that's fine either. But I feel like people forget that you don't have to be every place. You don't have to be everywhere. So if somebody doesn't agree with what you agree with, then just simply don't participate. So
we should have one, because at least you know who has been vaccinated. Now what he's done changed everything around. So now anybody can say they were vaccinated, and you go to a restaurant or anything like that, and you get there and you don't know who's vaccinated. And people like me, for example, I took my vaccine already. I'm 54 years old. I'm a first responder, so I took both doses already, and I feel like, even still wearing my mask and everything, I feel like everybody should be like that. So when I go to a restaurant or something like that, everybody should be the same.
I'm against his ban. I think it's a terrible idea. I think that he's done a terrible job as governor. I think that public health policy is just that. It's something we've all got to pull together, and I think that he has just been doing the wrong thing at every turn.
There's a lot of people who feel like their civil liberties are being infringed upon by the government. And so that's one of the reasons I'm in favor of not requiring people to have a vaccination card when they enter a business. Just follow the CDC guidelines, wear your mask, stay 6 feet apart.
You cannot continue to force people to struggle and suffer when the support systems that are in place have utterly failed them to this point. And so I really don't know what the right answer is, but yes, loss of life is significant, but when Florida's GDP, especially here in Orlando and Central Florida, is so economically dependent on travel and tourism, and we have yet to shift our economy to other more sustainable business practices, what are you to do? I don't have that answer, but I don't think it's the worst decision in the world.
And there you have it. Come follow us on Twitter at GardenVox, on Instagram at WinterGardenVox, and on Facebook at WinterGardenVoxPop. If you like what you see,